Okay, yep, it's official. I visited Panther Creek in person today. I actually got to go in through the front door and I got a formal tour of the Panther Creek mine waste reclamation facility. Thank you, Stronghold Digital Mining, the individuals who helped make this happen. Thank you. Thank you to the amazing, awesome, incredible individuals who I met today at Panther Creek, people who took time out of their day to show me around. This was an overwhelming experience. It was utterly overwhelming. I still feel overwhelmed. I'm not sure that I'm ready to, I'm still processing what I saw today. It was just utterly amazing. Utterly amazing. If I was already a proponent of the mission and purpose of Stronghold Digital Mining before today, I can guarantee you that after having seen this purpose-built facility in person, I am now even more of a proponent of the mission and purpose of not just Stronghold Digital Mining, but of these purpose-built facilities. Scrubgrass in Western Pennsylvania, and of course, Panther Creek here in Eastern Pennsylvania. I am just utterly awestruck by what I saw today. I'm also arguably awestruck, as I suspect you may be as well, with what we're seeing with regard to the price of Bitcoin. Last time I just checked, it was just about $44,000 a coin. Get this, hash prices are over 9 cents at the time I'm creating this broadcast. Those hash prices tend to jump around a lot. I'm also seeing that our stock price, again, over 1 million shares traded today. We closed at about, $6.01. I think we can both agree that things are starting to turn. Things are legitimately starting to turn with the stock price and operationally as well. Remember, Stronghold Digital Mining is very, very highly leveraged to hash prices. So when we see those hash prices getting up into the 9 cent territory, maybe at some point the 10 cent territory, the 11 cent territory, we are talking about the potential to generate astronomical amounts of revenue. Very, very useful revenue, I might add. The sentiment shift, I believe, from my perspective, has started to arrive. I'm not ready to say that that's it. We're 100% in bull cycle mode. I'm not sure we're quite there yet. I do, however, believe that the engine has, the engine's starting up. I don't think it's at full throttle yet, but the engine is clearly starting up. We're at $44,000 per coin Bitcoin. Hash prices at this moment over 9 cents. Again, they fluctuate a lot. But the sentiment shift, you've seen it, you've noticed it, you've probably even felt it. I mean, are you starting to look at the price of Bitcoin a bit more often? Are you starting to look at our stock price a bit more often? I mean, keep it real. Right? So that type of thing starts to, it's almost like a snowball effect, right? And once this momentum begins, we're going to probably, hopefully, see the reverse of what we've seen the past almost 2 years, right? Where it's just been this slow, kind of steady slide downwards, some occasional pops in the stock price, but otherwise we're just kind of like, skiing down this mountain, right? As the sun seemingly vanishes from the horizon and it just gets darker and colder as we, as we sank deeper and deeper into this crypto winter. But now, it feels as if though there's a glimmer of light appearing over the horizon. And it feels as if though we're starting to see a change. I feel it. You probably feel it, right? I mean, hey, listen, let's keep it real. Even if you're still underwater with your shares of Stronghold Digital Mining, okay, which is frustrating as hell. I get it. Trust me, I get it. You have to at least admit that this is kind of exciting, right? To see Bitcoin at 44,000. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sure as hell beats seeing it at like 17,000. Wasn't that kind of roughly where we were around this time last year? You know, all these different exchanges blowing up, going out of business, bankruptcies left and right. A very real question as to whether or not, hey, with Stronghold digital mining, bust out. So I think the picture, right, the landscape is very different right now than it was a year ago. So I think that's something that's very, very encouraging. As I've said before, no bull market goes straight up. No bull market does that, right? So I think it's going to be healthy and appropriate for there to be, right, some moments where the stock price pauses to catch its breath, right, where maybe even the price of Bitcoin pauses to catch its breath. But I sense that I think that the sentiment is changing. That's just my opinion. I mean, right, you have to come to your own decision as to, whether or not any of this makes any sense. But I think if one were to be somewhat objective about this, it really does feel like things have changed. So, okay, with all of that said, thank you, Panther Creek, for having me over today. I very, very deeply appreciate it. Thank you, Stronghold Digital Mining, for helping to facilitate this visit. I appreciate that as well. Okay, with all of that said, let's stay positive, let's be great, and we'll see each other again tomorrow.